Also, while you're down there, if you don't mind, go ahead and give me...
I wasn't sure what she was about to say. What do you want exactly us to do while we're down there? Coach Greg, and today I am reviewing deadlifts and donuts. I do like alliteration, so I like the name, but it should be something like deadlifts and diet donuts, because donuts, they have a lot of calories, so I'm not sure if I like that, but alliteration I do like. Gert. And that's the pig in the background. So the video is called Greg Doucette's Home and Hotel Hypertrophy Handbook Review. So I actually sell something other than a cookbook. I do. It's a training book for at home or in hotels. It's all about working out. Mostly for beginners, but you know, for intermediate a bit too and stuff. It's essentially for people that don't have the money to go to the gym, or maybe you can't go to the gym because it's closed. Or maybe you're on vacation and it shows you different stuff. So I'm gonna review her review of my book to see if she hates it, likes it, or whatever.
Listen up. Today we're going to be talking about Greg Doucette's second book, The Home and Hotel Hypertrophy Handbook. Whew, that's a lot to say.
And she's doing this while doing cardio. 2 birds, 1 stone, gotta like that.
Also, while you're down there, if you don't mind, go ahead and give me a like and a subscribe.
Give us a like. I don't know why I was thinking out of that mind frame, but eek.
Listen up. So, you want to know how to MacGyver a workout?
I used to love MacGyver. MacGyver was one of my favorite shows. I'm glad she put that in the video. So she's gonna explain why the Home and Hotel Hypertrophy Handbook is the book for you. And she's doing so while making French toast. Is that ironic? Is that the proper way to say that? That's pretty good. I don't know. She's making French toast while telling you about the book.
This book's gonna walk you through, like, basically what you have at home. Do you have a cat? Do you have a bag of rice? Do you have a jug of milk?
The book actually explains exactly this. What can you do at home? You might have a shitty ass gym. You might have a zero freaking equipment. It explains what you can do.
How you can use those for resistance so that you can continue to gain while you're in quarantine versus, you know, losing everything. Because nobody wants to lose their gains.
Stuff's going on in the world. Not all the gyms are adequate or even open. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep moving on. It might not be perfect, but it's good freaking enough. Find an excuse to train. Stop finding excuses not to. Oh, my gym is closed, I can't work out. Find a freaking excuse. My gym is closed, I'm gonna find a way to train.
So the greatest thing about this book is that it has explanations on how you can think outside the box of what everybody thinks is normal for working out.
My brain doesn't work like normal people. I think outside of boxes, and then frankly, I think outside a circle. I don't even think outside the box. I think outside of the circle. That's just how I do things. I'm not normal. You don't have to be in a box or a circle. You can be in a triangle, parallelogram. Doesn't really freaking matter.
It doesn't matter if you matter.
To take away from this book is how important warming up is. 10 minutes of steady state cardio is what he recommends.
10 minutes. Find a way to freaking move your body. If you exercise and warm up, you're gonna prevent injury. You're also going to live a longer life and burn calories. I mean, why don't you warm up? Learn to like it. Oh, you don't have a gym. Walk outside. Oh, I can't go inside, smog. Walk up the friggin' stairs. I don't have stairs. Friggin' do some friggin' jumping jacks or something. Move your friggin' body.
When you don't know what to do, when you're a beginner, like me, I previously have always had somebody tell me what to do. I've done CrossFit, I've done classes, I've done lifting, but I've always had a trainer.
How much does it cost for 1 hour with a personal trainer? More than this freaking book. This book is forever. It teaches you, and once you understand, you can do it. You learn. Teach somebody to fish. They fish for a lifetime. Give them a piece of fish. They might eat it. They might not even eat it. But if you learn how to fish, at least you can go fishing. Right? You can fish. Hopefully you like fish. Eat salmon. It's got healthy fats.
It comes with just a ton of information on how an IFBB Pro is going to put together their workouts, which is great.
Especially at home, you don't have all the equipment. This teaches you how. No matter what equipment you have, it teaches you how to do it. You might have, I had a client, he hired me, had a pink freaking elastic band. the ones that girls mostly use to get the glutes. I called it a freaking scrunchie and a pink scrunchie. You can make a workout out of a pink scrunchie if that's all you got. It was a 285-pound man, 6'4". Pink scrunchie. I was like, oh my goodness. And literally, listen to this. I wrote out his workout, planned it all out, and then said, oh, geez, if you only had some dumbbells, imagine how much better this workout would have been. He writes back, well, I had some dumbbells, but only till 35 pounds. I'm still to this day freaking out over this fact. He failed to tell me he had dumbbells up to 35 pounds, but mentioned the friggin' pink scrunchie. Now, it's not a pink scrunchie, it was a pink band, but still, come on. Anyway, if you buy the book, you'll know how to use a pink scrunchie, or the dumbbells, or kettlebells, or milk buckets, or friggin' dog food, or friggin' dish detergent. You will know how to train at home.
And not everybody does. That's a hard thing to do. So that's what's so great about this book is you're gonna get into his mind.
Think how fun that is. Into this mind. This great intellectual wonder of the world mind of mine. You get into it and you discover how I would think to set up a plan for you. Not everyone can afford to hire me. I charge $1,200 to design a training plan. $1,200. This is $47. For those of you good in math, 1,200 is a bigger number than 47, so it's cheaper to buy the friggin' book. It's cheaper. It's a lot cheaper, in fact.
But I've always had a trainer. I've always had somebody write out my workouts and tell me what to do.
Guess what? Not everyone can afford one. You got a $47 book that says exactly what to do and how to do it, using my brain that simplifies things to make it easy to understand that you can actually do at home.
Greg Doucette is super awesome and he's super smart.
Except for I don't understand technology and I can't even spell grammar, let alone use it.
And I know that he offers training, but I'm a poor mom who had to close her business because of the pandemic.
Trust me, 99% of people cannot afford to hire me. It's sad, but if I could put the prices down and coach everybody, I would. But I already work too many hours, and I already work too hard, and I'm already working harder than last time, and I need a deload from coaching. I can't coach that many people. So the price is set because I can only coach so many people, okay? You gotta understand from an economic point of view, supply and demand, I only have so much freaking supply, and there's a shit ton of demand because my coaching works, okay? That's why the prices are where they are.
And I can't afford him to train me. If I could, I'd be right all over that. This is your next best thing. Plus, he only takes 35 clients a year.
Actually, I have 34 right now, and it's not 35 per year, and it's not the limit. I don't know where she got that. I think I might have said I have 35 clients or something in one of my videos. I don't have a limit. It's just how much I can handle at the time of what's going on, depending on videos I'm doing and whatever, okay? I'm taking on clients right now. I am. But trust me, if I get too many, I just keep putting prices up until I don't have as many. That's how I work.
So another thing that Greg really focuses on in this is tempo and control. You want to control your movements while you're at home, more so than when you're in the gym.
Exactly. Control your lifting. Stop swinging the weight. Friggin' get control over it. Slower. You don't have as much weight. You have to be careful with what you have and make the most of it. Slow the weight down. Eccentric, slower than concentric. You can build so much muscle if you have a mind-muscle connection and you think about what you're doing. You're like, oh, I'm doing push-ups. I'm too strong. I can do the push-ups. Slow the friggin' push-ups down. Let's see how many you can do, mister. I can do 50 push-ups. Let's see how many you can do if you wear a school bag with books in it and you take 3 seconds to lower it and push up for 2 seconds. Let's see that. Let's see you get 50 then. There's ways to make it harder than last time. You don't always have to train harder. Smarter also works. Right, Dave? That's right. Diva lately has been slithering harder than last time. She likes to slither.
I'm a slither last night.
She'll slide up along the couch and like slip along. It's my girlfriend's favorite thing. She loves to slither. She was slithering last night. Maybe we'll get a video sometime. We'll show you her slither. It's like a little snaky snake, like a snag. Let me see. Maybe we can do it. Slither, 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 slither the deep, slither harder than last time. Slither, 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 slither. You're not doing a good job of slithering. Slither harder than last time. Slither, slither harder, slither. I'll call that a fail. You tried, Allie can do it better.
If you're lifting your cat and you're curling your cat, you want to go ahead and control the kitty.
Keep control of your pussy when you're lifting it. Make sure you control the pussy, okay? Up and down, under control.
If they say go to failure, but it says 10 to 15 reps and your failure is 20, you keep going. Push it. Because otherwise, you're only hurting yourself.
Keep going, do 20. Stop when you're done. Guess what happened? You picked too light of a weight. The next day, you're going to use more weight, but go to failure. Push yourself. You need to train hard. The key to keeping your gains at home, it's not doing a bunch of volume. It's not doing 10 sets of 10. You do one freaking real ass set, and that's what will keep your gains. You don't need to train for hours. You need to just do one hard set for a muscle. Hard, really hard. That's how you do it. So she literally has watched a lot of my videos. She's got my Zito in there. She talks like me. She knows what I'm saying. She's doing a really good job of explaining the book. She's like, if you have no equipment, a Zito equipment, it works. If you have a shitty ass gym at home, it works. And if you have some decent equipment, it works. It's set out for any situation. So no excuses. If you got pretty good equipment, you just get a better workout, a better, easier workout to design. If you got Zito equipment, you have to think a bit harder than last time. But the book will allow you to do that. It will literally say exactly what to do. It will say what to do. There's templates. It shows you exactly how to design a workout using my brain. Use my brain to help you train. That even rhymes. Use my brain to help you train.
Greg focuses on the strategy of progressive overload. You have to go harder than last time. You have to.
She's definitely said this, I don't know, 5 times at this point. She gets it. You gotta go harder.
So, if you do 3 sets of 10 with 100-pound curling, then you need to go ahead and do 4 sets of 10 next time.
It's not really true. Harder than last time doesn't mean every single workout you gotta add another set and just go crazy. Harder than last time could be 3 sets of 10. The next day could be you did 1 set of 11 and 2 sets of 10. That's already hard. You did 1 more rep. Or it could be you control the weight a little bit slower on those 3 sets of 10. Okay? There's little tiny ways to go harder than last time. You don't have to go crazy hard as long as you're trying to go harder. Okay? There's a lot of ways to do that.
Otherwise, you will get smaller. You will lose your gains, and this is what we're trying to do.
And no, you don't actually lose gains by not going harder than last time. You maintain them. What happens is your body gets used to the stimulus that it's being presented with and doesn't have a reason to grow. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, the body's like, cool, we don't need to adapt. When you go harder, it says, oh man, we best grow some new muscle to be able to handle that load because this woman's lifting harder than last time. Same applies to cardio. If you do the same 3-mile walk in an hour every day, day after day, you don't get more fit. Your body's like, yeah, we're used to the 3-mile walk. Yeah, okay, sure. But if you then go, hey, let's do it in a minute faster, it's like, oh, geez, we better pump out some blood faster. We better get more fit. This person's walking faster than it was last time, so we better get more fit. That's what the body does. So you got to push yourself. Just do it a bit harder. It won't feel harder because your body's adapted. When I go and bench press 400 pounds, it doesn't feel heavier than when I was bench pressing 200 pounds because my body has grown to adapt to that. Same as on a bike. If I ride 30 kilometers an hour, it doesn't feel like I'm pushing harder than when I was going 25 kilometers an hour because my body's faster and more efficient at pushing out more watts and it can just handle it better. It feels the same. I'm going just as hard, only it's easier for me to go at the higher pace because my body's more fit.
The book is $47. Do I think it's worth it? Yes. Do I think it should be $47? Absolutely not. It should be more.
And honestly, it should be. When you put the price of a book down, people think, oh, it's probably not very good. No, just because it's cheaper than the cookbook doesn't mean it's got less quality information. I put these books so cheap because of what's going on in the world. Trust me, I am not BSing you. I was going to put this book for $99, and I was going to put the cookbook for $199. And guess what? There's going to be another book coming out real ass soon. It's almost done. And it's going to be way more expensive than this. But I put way more work into it. And sorry, but I charge $1,200 for a training plan. okay? I can't put these books out so cheap. No one's gonna hire training plans anymore. Be like, why would I spend $1,200 when I can buy the book for so much cheaper? With so much more information. However, when you do hire me, I can custom make it exactly for you and answer all your specific questions and needs, and you get my personal coaching. So that's a bonus. But if you can't afford $1,200, and let's be real, how many of you can afford it? Not a lot, not a lot. I mean, if you value your health and it's important to you, of course you can. Well, not everybody even still. You gotta actually make that much. Different parts of the world, different jobs. Yeah, whatever, okay, not everyone can afford it, whatever. But you can afford the less money and get a good result from the training book. So I suggest you buy that book if you can afford it, of course. If not, just keep watching my videos. You know it, there's the correlation between the decrease of body fat, growth, muscle mass, the whole thing. You've eaten it already. It's there. Baby naked, gave birth, they proved it, the whole thing, yes.
You're getting so much knowledge for $47. It's insane. People are complaining about a $99 cookbook that should be more. There should be more.
And eventually there is going to be another book coming out, and it's going to be way more money than that. Trust friggin' me. It's a lot of work to do this. And I've worked so many hours, it has to be rewarding for me to do that. I can't work this many hours forever. I gotta make it while I can make it. What's the saying here? Squeeze lemons while the lemonade's shining. Wash your car when the sun's out. Mow the lawn when it's not raining. Squeeze the lemons when it's rotten. Rains when it pours. You gotta make hay when the grass dries out. A penny saved is a penny earned.
We're gonna Google this.
Don't let money run your life. Let money help you run your life better. Well, I like that one. Doesn't apply though. Making money is an art and working is art, and good business is the best art. Man, that's deep. The best things in life are free, except for my freaking cookbook and training book and coaching. That's bullshit. Well, health is free. You gotta exercise. I don't know, that's a debatable saying. A penny saved is a penny earned. Early to bed and early to rise. More money, more problems. You get what you pay for. Oh, I did the fish one. I just read, you give a poor man fish, feed him for a day, teach him to fish, and you give him an occupation that will feed him for a lifetime. You gotta make hay when it doesn't rain. I feel like that's almost close. Anyway, I give up. You gotta make the money when you can make the money. Take advantage of the situation when it's presented to you, okay? So that's what I'm trying to do.
I definitely recommend it. It gets a 10 out of 10 for me.
Those of you good in math, you know that 10 out of 10 is the most you can make. If you want a different scale, use the logarithmic scale, like the Richter scale. Give it a 9, 9.9, it's crazy. Once you get to a 10, it's insanity. The world's blowing up on a 10. You can give something a 9 on 10 and it's ridiculous. How many earthquakes have you been around for that are a 9 on 10? They're rare. Use the logarithmic scale. Stop using the 10 on 10 scale and every rating you get is a 7 to an 11. What is that? Use a real scale, logarithmic.
The one thing you really should be taking from this is to go harder than last time.
Clearly, that's the message she's trying to bring across. Just train harder, you'll get results. Buy the book if you can afford it. If you can't, freaking watch more of my videos. It doesn't freaking matter to me. Just do what you need to do. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro. We're blooping up these videos because you need to keep educating yourself and getting motivated to train. And until next time, I am out.